We had some good meetings yesterday. Should be a little lively this morning. We'll be a little light in the afternoon. Going to come out in spider pads and get a lot of special teams, situational things done tonight. But it's happy with where we are yesterday. Still got, you're never happy totally. I mean, there's little things we got to, we correct at every position, and there's no perfection out there, that's for sure. Questions, anybody?
What the braces that the linemen wear, the quarterbacks wear, is that preventive, or what's kind of behind that?
Yeah, Chris, it's definitely preventative. We want all our own linemen. You think our D linemen want to wear those? In fact, the first day, we had a guy not wearing them. I'm thinking, it's shorts, but anybody can fall on anybody, and those things save on the doctor's bills, I guess. But it's a preventative thing. Quarterback, same thing. Left knee. You're back in the pocket for especially right-handed quarterbacks. That's your front foot, which can get fallen into, and just trying to save and protect these kids. The O-line generally wears them during games as well, and the defensive line takes them off in games. And I'm not going to make them wear them in games that they don't want to if they don't feel right. So I think it's a safety thing. We want to keep them as healthy as we can. You don't want to lose a guy on the practice field.
You mentioned the depth of your O-line quite a bit yesterday. I mean, can you just speak to the timing of having so many strong running backs and wanting to run the ball a lot this year, and how critical that all works well together?
To be a great football team, you got to be able to run the ball, and it starts with the offensive line. Although you'd like running backs to be their own blockers, talk about BYOB, but you've got to have a strong offensive line. And again, I'm happy with where they are. I mean, there'll be some more juggling going on at that position as well. And again, happy with our tailbacks. So I don't know what else you would say.
Do you have a time, I guess, during camp when you want each guy to earn each particular job, or will you roll right into that first week?
We're going to roll right into that first week. I think after that last rehearsal scrimmage we have, and maybe we'll get solidify things after this Saturday. You never really know, but. It's a process, and it takes time. And the more stuff you install, you find out what guys can do and don't do well, and then that kind of formulates maybe where you're going to be at that position.
You mentioned special teams. How important is that for sort of the younger players, like the freshmen, to be able to come in there and contribute right away? Is it tough to sort of convince them to sort of get excited about special teams, or is?
No, I don't think it's tough to talk them into. I think it's a lot easier as a redshirt freshman than it is a true freshman. I just don't think they know. I mean, if you sat in the meetings up there that we sit in, and you sit in an offensive meeting or defensive meeting for 50 minutes, and then all of a sudden you go to a 20-minute special teams meeting, after the 40 or 50 minutes, your head's already spinning. Yeah. So I don't know if it's a point where they don't want to do it. I think it's a point of where they're like, whoa, one particular individual after his first meeting came up to me and was like, "Coach, I don't know what's going on," But that's where that was a kid being honest. There was 3 more of them that didn't know but didn't say a word. But I said, "Hey, don't worry about it. You're gonna be fine. It's gonna take time."
How do you respond to a kid like that, Pat?
Just like I did. Hey, it's gonna be okay. Relax. I mean, everybody's gonna take it a little different. I mean, he just had these eyes about that big, like, "Whoa, what just happened to me?" And it's hard to take it all in, especially for a freshman.
The depth you guys have on offense, wide receiver, running back, offensive line, does it make it a little bit easier to evaluate the backup quarterback spot when you know that, okay, well, they're still working with really quality skill guys?
Yeah, it is. I mean, they are at least surrounded with a little talent. The quarterback's being protected. Sometimes, behind a number 2 offensive line, you feel like, well, that guy doesn't have a chance to get his eyes down the field because he's worried about getting hit in the mouth. So I certainly think that, especially with the offensive line. Now, I don't think you need to have all the talent in the world out there as long as you get protection. It's hard to throw the ball to. You can throw it to Tyler Boyd again, but if you don't have those guys, it doesn't matter. You can't get it to them.
Is Quadri Henderson starting to accept the challenge and step up to that position?
Quadri Henderson has always accepted. I mean, he's a freshman that came in and played a lot for us and made some big plays for us. But I think he's gotten better. I think you'll see a much improved Quadri Henderson this year. But he's always been a confident, and I think he's always stepped up to the challenge.
Can he stretch the field? I mean, does his speed give you that element to maybe be able to stretch the field a little more?
I think so. I mean, we'll find out. Right now, today, it probably won't. But Quadri's fast. He's got good wheels.
Have Dantes, Quadri, and Jester really kind of separated themselves from the rest of the pack so far?
I wouldn't say separation. I mean, it's fall camp. I mean, it's hard to separate. You're not going to separate till those other guys are making plays too. So, I think they're solid. I think they're solid starters right now. But there's not a whole lot of separation. Those other guys can make plays too.
Final.
Will Edwards and Jared be out there today?
Who?
Edwards and Tyreek
Yeah, they'll be out there.
working with everybody else?
They might not be, but they're fine. You guys, come on, Sherry.